Welsh. A case that looks simple on paper but is packed with tension, legal maneuvering, and a surprising twist in restitution. Elizabeth Welsh finds herself navigating the tricky waters of no contest pleas.
All right, pause right here, because this case is already more complicated than it looks. What sounds like a simple restitution hearing is actually about to turn into a crash course on no contest pleas, money, and regret. And trust me, Elizabeth is about to realize something she definitely didn't expect.
Financial obligations, and courtroom procedure, all while trying to clarify what exactly she owes. Stick around, because we'll break down the judge's rulings, examine what restitution really means, and unpack every dramatic moment as Elizabeth questions her own decisions. Plus, we'll explore whether the system is being fair or just overwhelming. Buckle up. This is judge's rulings. Examine what restitution really means.
Let me know. Court recalls the case, people, State of Michigan versus Elizabeth Wilson.
Right.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ashley Lonnie calls for people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Michael Kelly, P77187, on behalf of Ms. Wilson, who's present, standing to my right.
Elizabeth Wilson.
This right here is the key question. Do I have to pay the full amount? And if you've ever wondered how no contest pleas really work, pay attention, because the judge's answer is about to explain why saying no contest doesn't mean no consequences. Would you have asked the same thing in her position?
All right, what are we doing?
Your Honor, at this time, I believe my client is prepared to stipulate to pay the restitution.
Your Honor, do I have to pay the full amount?
I'm sorry, go ahead. Well, hang on a second. All right, here's what I'm gonna do, and then I'll answer your question. Okay. I'll order restitution in the amount of $3,029.08. Okay. And then my next, when you say, do you have to pay the whole amount? What are you asking me, ma'am?
Well, I've been advised that this is not a trial, and I need to get my paperwork, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Due to the fact that I'm the only person that was there, she was driving a Cadillac. She wasn't driving the vehicle that has been stated in the police report. Also, she did not wait for the officer to show up so the officer could look at her vehicle. Anything could have happened to her vehicle from the time that she left Wendy's and from the time she got home. And then I didn't receive a phone call from the officer till 4 or 5 hours later, stating the fact that that this had happened, and all she had to do was send pictures over, and that justified the fact that I hit her car when I didn't. I would have stayed if I hit her car. It's what car insurance is for.
And here's the turning point. The judge just caught it. She pled no contest, but now she's arguing the facts. That's like accepting the deal and then reopening the box. Once you waive trial, the court isn't relitigating what happened. This is where frustration starts colliding with procedure.
Hold on a second, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can we? Go ahead.
Sitting on the drive-through, there's just no way I could have done that kind of damage. You're sitting still. It would have affected.
Ma'am, let me just stop you. And I know you got something you want to tell me. But there was, but I read it. There was a no contest plea to these charges.
Right.
And now you're disputing them?
I took that because I was not informed that I had to pay restitution. I took that because that was the cheapest way out.
So, okay. Go ahead.
That's okay. Thank you very much for your time.
Is there anything else? I mean,
there's no proof of anything, and it doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't.
This is one of the most misunderstood parts of criminal court. Restitution isn't optional, it's statutory. Translation: if the law says it applies, the judge doesn't get to negotiate it away, even if they want to. Hands tied, rules locked. Did you know restitution works this way?
I mean, the officer wouldn't look at my vehicle. I offered to bring it in, like I've been cooperative.
Right, well, but understand that the only thing that I'm gonna know when I'm looking at this, because it was a no contest plea, is what's contained in the report. And as part of a no contest plea, I accept what's in the report is true in terms of making a finding. Now, where you got the information that restitution may not happen, I don't know, and I'm not getting into that. I will just say that when something like this happens, the issue of restitution, a lot of it is statutory, it just occurs, okay? So going back to your initial question of the payment of the restitution. Now, how can you pay that? Let me ask you that first.
I can't. I don't have a job. But, you know, it's the law. I've always followed the law, never been in trouble with the law. So, I mean, I just thought maybe you would take in consideration the fact that there's no proof. I mean,
well,
she just sends pictures over.
Okay. So here's the thing that you have to understand about this, and that's why I keep going back to the no contest plea. Once you enter that plea,
That line, "I can't waive any of it," hits hard. This isn't about guilt anymore, it's about money and math. Once restitution is ordered, the only question left is how long it takes to pay it off. This is the moment the courtroom shifts from argument to acceptance.
then Miss Miller basically becomes a crime victim. And pursuant to the statutes, then she's entitled to restitution. That's a simplified version. Okay. So in essence, she's entitled to be made whole. Yeah. In terms of restitution, and now that it's been stipulated to, I don't know that there's much the court could do. It really becomes an issue of how it gets paid. And it's also so that you know, because I know you've been in the courtroom with other cases, I'll try to work with people, but I have less flexibility with the issue of restitution. In fact, in a lot of ways, I have none. I can set it up so that it's paid over time, certainly, but I can't waive any part of it. My hands are tied in that respect.
So I needed to go to court and prove all that stuff in order to avoid paying this then, right? That's what I needed to have done. Going to trial.
Ma'am, I can't answer that.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm not getting any answers. So I'm coming to you.
So, well, because there are so many, the reason I can't answer it is because there are so many reasons why somebody may not go to trial or goes to trial. There are a whole lot of different considerations that play into that. So if it were a simple yes or no and I had an opinion about it, then I'd tell you, but I can't, in all honesty, say that.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you for listening.
Not a problem. So in regard to the restitution, do you know how you're going to get that paid or how you're going to pay it?
I'll figure it out.
Okay. So, but I got you. But I need to sort of put something on it to say how you're going to do it.
It's $50 a month, according to my probation right now.
Pardon?
$50 a month.
$50 a month is what your payment plan is to us.
Yes.
Your Honor, that's for the fines and costs.
Fines and costs. All right, why don't we do it this way? Because you say you're not working right now. So.
No, I have a job, but I just applied for it and it takes another month to see if I get it. So.
Got it. Okay. So, Ms. Valero, why don't we do this? Have you made any of the $50 payments yet?
Yes, I've already made 125.
That was
Another
on the
50.
date of sentencing, right?
Right.
Okay. And then, so then your next payment was going to be the 50.
Right. I'll make that today when I leave.
Okay. Are you making that in cash?
No.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Let's set.
And just like that, the case closes not with a bang, but with a payment plan. No shouting, no appeal, just reality setting in. And what's wild is how different every case after this sounds. Same courtroom, totally different outcomes. Stick around because the contrast is telling.
You have her review is February 24th of 2027. All right. So here's what I want. The $50, so you'll need to pay it in cash, right?
Like come in here and actually pay
And
it?
actually pay it.
Okay.
The reason I'm going to you have to do that is because I'm going to have what you can pay in terms of the $50 go to the restitution.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But I can't if you were going to pay it on a card, I can't do it that way.
Okay.
Okay. So it's got to be cash that you come in and pay.
Okay.
All right. So I realize you set up a payment plan. She's now got this balance. It's going to be $50 per month until probation tells you otherwise. If you get employed, then it might be something else.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep.
And you just have to pay that in cash. It's go to the restitution and then be paid over so that balance can go down. Makes some sense to you?
Yes.
All right. And then we'll do it that way. So I've ordered it. It's payable through the court in accordance with what I've said and at the direction of probation.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
And Your Honor, lastly, I just want to make sure that my appearance is being removed as attorney of record from this point forward.
File an order requesting that you be removed as attorney of record as one would do at the conclusion of a certain point, and the court will sign it. Thank you.
Thank you.
What is that?
12 o'clock. Technically, it's only 10 cases.
Why is Paige looking at me that way?
10 cases.
She's ready to go.
They're all show causes.
They're all show causes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just do it. Court does call the case of the people versus Ashley Beaupre.
Welcome on behalf of Ms. Beaupre, who should be present via Zoom. Ma'am,
She is, I think.
can you please state your name for the court?
Ashley Beaupre.
Okay.
Your Honor, this attorney spoke to Ms. Beaupre. It is my understanding that she is requesting a $50 a month payment plan. She would be able to pay more if possible. She is now back to work, going to school, and working on getting her license, so she's asking for a $50 monthly payment plan.
Driver's license?
I think so. That's
Okay.
not specified in the note.
All right. And Ms. Beaupre, when would you like to begin those payments?
I can start this week.
All right. Well, why don't we do it this way? Give you a little bit of a breather. $50 per month beginning October 1st. Not
Sounds
much of
good.
one. All right. And then $50 per month thereafter until it's paid. All right, ma'am. Thank you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.